I'm actually so stubborn that I refuse to change the title of this video. It is Why is Emma Thompson So Perfect? Because I had planned to review 2 new Emma Thompson films in this video, but despite the fact that Alone in Berlin apparently was released in the UK last month, I couldn't find any screenings of it anywhere, so I'm a little bit disappointed in that. However, on the bright side, I did see Beauty and the Beast and I loved it. So I should point out that I am not one of the Beauty and the Beast fangirls. Although I probably did see the original 90s animation in my childhood, I don't remember it. I watched it last year for the first time. I liked it. I thought Belle was a great character. So I was looking forward to the live action remake, but didn't have any expectations. But my goodness, it's stunning. The visuals are so grand, they're so fantastic, and the vocals are brilliant, the soundtrack is incredible. Casting Emma Thompson as Mrs. Potts was perfect. She sings Beauty and the Beast so beautifully. And Emma Watson I was also very surprised at. I know a lot of people are complaining that she was auto-tuned, but basically every soundtrack that has vocals in a film is auto-tuned. Apart from Les Mis, I'm not sure if they did that because apparently it was like a live recording, but that's irrelevant. Yes, it was stunning. I liked the character development, I liked what they did with the story. In all, I have no complaints. It is not my favourite live action remake. It is not, and nothing could ever be better than Maleficent. Apart from maybe Maleficent 2, we'll see how that goes. But yes, I was very impressed with it and thoroughly enjoyed Beauty and the Beast a lot more than I thought I would. Another film that I was looking forward to but didn't really have any specific expectations for was Kong Skull Island. And I just want to say that I really liked it. I'm not like a big die-hard Kong fan, but I do like the character. I thought the film had kind of a dark, dusty filter over it a lot of the time, which sometimes I can find hard to watch. But I think it really worked in this, and the character of Kong being absolutely massive was very imposing and it worked really well. And yeah, I mean, it's not a film I would probably watch again, but I would be happy to watch it if it was like on in the background or something. So yeah, it was nice, it was a good film. Okay, so since the last 3 films I don't really know which order I want to talk about them in, we will go alphabetically, and that the first one is A Cure for Wellness, and basically it's about this wellness retreat that's supposed to offer you, relaxations and meditations and therapy sessions, and it turns out to hold some dark secrets. And a lot of people had some problems with this, but I liked it. I thought some of the characters were a bit irrelevant. I loved the whiteness. It really utilised that crisp, clean, white purity when they were at the wellness centre. I thought that worked really well. There were certain elements of it that I thought that didn't really need to be in it. That scene didn't really add that much. The story itself I wasn't that emotionally invested in, but what I loved was the way it made me feel, because every scene had something in it that kind of made you go, eh? What was that? There was always something bizarre to look at. And most of the time it made sense why it was there, and it was just, you never knew what was going to happen next, and I like that in a film. Then we have a film that I had such high hopes for that I kind of felt it was one of those films that would be one where the trailer looks amazing and I go, this is going to be fantastic, and then it's so disappointing. Not the case. Boss Baby is incredible, and I don't know where to start with my thoughts about Boss Baby. If for some reason you've not heard of it, it's about this baby who is actually got an adult brain and he's there on a mission, and our narrator, it's told through the eyes of his somewhat slightly older brother. So we have that kid's perspective there, which I think helps make it a family film. There are certain elements which I think maybe not ideal for young children, but it's very clever. The story is sweet. It had really surprisingly good character development, which I don't really get a lot in animations. And the quality of the animation was just magical, thrilling, absolutely stunning, and I am so amazed at how much I enjoyed this film, because I honestly expected to be let down by it. And I don't know why I thought that. I just thought, it looks good, therefore I'm probably not going to enjoy it, because that is so often the case with animations these days. They put all of the good stuff in the trailer to drag you in, probably because if you have children you want the adults to go, actually yeah, that looks alright, I'll take my child. I have no children, I have a cat. I couldn't take my cat with me to see it, and I loved it. And I'm so happy that I loved it, because I had such high hopes. And the last one is a bit of a controversial one. Bye Bye Van. I watched this a little while ago and I'm still undecided. Now this, I know this has all been a spoiler-free video, but just now there may be a tiny bit of a spoiler as I'm about to tell you what I think of the ending. I won't tell you what the ending is, but I'll tell you how it made me feel. So basically the bye-bye man, you gotta, don't think it, don't say it, don't say it, don't think it, don't think it, don't say it, don't say it, don't think it. He controls people. We don't really know who this person is, but he can control people to do really dark actions. And I think it's an interesting concept because it kind of looks at the fact that every day humans are committing crazy acts of murder and revenge and hatefulness. And the film kind of suggests that maybe there's a supernatural, paranormal, or unidentified force behind that that's causing us to do it rather than us doing it from our own free will. So it's an interesting concept. The development I thought was okay. Things happen. I think the fact that we had quite a young cast makes it feel, I don't know why this is, but when you have horrors with young casts they feel really low budget. And I don't know why I think that, but it's my first thought. I think because it has that kind of student-y vibe. But yeah, the progression was fine. The acts that were committed were kind of gory. We had some really beautiful, strong, horrific visuals. And then the ending, and I won't tell you how it ends, but I felt the ending was inconclusive. Not inconclusive in the sense where I feel like they could make Bye Bye Man 2 and carry on the story. Just inconclusive because I felt like my emotions weren't either heightened or reduced. There wasn't really anything to the ending. And although I have to say that is a good batch of films, and as 2017 progresses, we have just had this continuous streak of amazing films, and we have some amazing ones coming up like Murder on the Orient Express. I really want to see Power Rangers, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. There are just so many amazing films coming out. Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm really, really excited. If you've seen any of these or if you're going to see them, of course, do let me know what you think of them, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye!